Now, when it comes to sanctioning Russia, sanctions on oil and gas have left the Western allies divided. The European Union leaders have been split on the matter, with Germany saying that the bloc was entirely too dependent on Russian oil to decide on an embargo. Now, in a move to counter West's actions, Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that Russia will only accept payment in rubles for gas deliveries to unfriendly countries, which include all European Union members. Putin said that Russia will stop taking payments in currencies that have been compromised.
So I have decided to implement a set of measures of transfer payments in a very short time. We will start by transferring payments for our natural gas supplies to the so-called unfriendly countries to Russian rubles. This means abandoning the use of all compromised currencies in these payments. At the same time, I would like to stress separately that Russia will continue to unconditionally supply natural gas in accordance with the volumes and the pricing principles set out in the contracts concluded earlier.
Russia has warned that a ban on Russian oil and gas imports would drive the world's energy markets to collapse. Moscow maintains that the European Union halted the Nord Stream 2 pipeline under pressure from Washington. The bloc is currently experiencing a rise in gas prices, shortage of energy resources. Russia is the third biggest producer of oil in the world. It is behind the United States and Saudi Arabia of about 5 million barrels of crude oil it exports each day. More than half goes to Europe. Russian oil imports account for 8% of the total UK oil demand. If Western Europe stops import of Russian gas, heating prices, which are already high, would shoot up further. Russian gas accounts for about 40% of EU's natural gas imports. If this is cut off, Italy and Germany would be the worst hit. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has said that Europe ending its energy dependence on Russia from one day to the next would plunge the region into recession, risking hundreds of thousands of jobs. It would hit industrial sectors. Germany has struck a cautious tone on reducing its energy dependence on Russia.
Unser Land und ganz Europa in eine Rezession zu stürzen. Hunderttausende Arbeitsplätze werden in Gefahr.
We will end this dependency as quickly as we possibly can. But to do that from one day to the next would mean plunging our country and the whole of Europe into a recession. Hundreds of thousands of jobs would be at risk. Entire branches of industry would be on the brink. The truth is that the sanctions that have now been decided on are already hitting many citizens hard, and by no means only at the petrol pump. Sanctions must not hit the European states harder than the Russian leadership. That is our principle.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.